What is up, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about an evil, callous woman that was beating her boyfriend's and her boyfriend's mom's dog. Now, from what I've read, it seems like this lady had been abusing this dog for some time now, and the boyfriend and the mom left a camera inside the house, a hidden camera, to see what exactly was going on. Elizabeth Jaimes, only 24 years old, holding a 9-year-old Siberian Husky, Maya, with a leash and repeatedly striking the dog with a rubber mallet on the head and torso. Now, I'm assuming the boyfriend and his mom saw some strange things going on with their dog, such as bruising. Investigators believe the abuse began as far as back as October 22nd. Since then, Maya has experienced numerous episodes of abuse, which have led to permanent damage. After being brought to the veterinary emergency group, staff said Maya had multiple blunt force head and back injuries, including spine and rib fractures, and was blind in one eye. So the owners of the dog noticed that Maya was in pain. She was having bruises, just suddenly going blind, hurt to touch probably. Whenever they touched her, it probably was causing her pain. So they were trying to figure out what exactly happened, and they set up a security camera inside the house. And what's even worse about this is it's your girlfriend. Like, your own girlfriend is doing this to your animal when you're not even there. The disrespect and the trust that is lost there. You could not date somebody like that. After seeing this, I would definitely not date somebody like this. It's just really sad. It's sad they had to put a camera up in the first place to try to catch whoever was doing it. I'm assuming they had their suspicions beforehand as well. How someone can just repeatedly hit an animal over and over again and feel no remorse blows my mind. I don't understand what it is that is in these human beings that we come across so often that are able to do these things to animals and show no remorse. As we seen in the cat blender video, if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Spread awareness on it. There'll be a pop-up here for it. Boop. That video was definitely an extreme, and this is pretty bad too. And trigger warning, I'm about to show you what they discovered on the security camera. This is unsettling. So I will give you the timestamp that you need to go to if you don't want to watch it. You can just skip forward, skip past it. And I do want to point out that this isn't even the full video. There's a fuller video online. It's 3 minutes and 23 seconds long, and she goes way more into depth on the abuse that she does here. If you did watch that, I know it was very hard to watch. I've had to watch it a couple times now since I'm putting it in this video. It's definitely not good. I don't know what else to say about it, really. It's just disgusting to see her face when she's doing it, how she's like rearing back, and the sounds of the dog, the poor dog, the sounds it's making. It makes me feel really sad. And honestly, it sucks having to cover stuff like this. But I feel like it's important to do to spread awareness that about people like this, and that there is people out there that are doing these things to dogs. So if you notice something like this going on, you know, report it. If you notice something going on with a dog, become curious and see what's going on with the owners. You know, keep an eye out, be a friendly neighbor, and help people around you, because it's not all sunshines and rainbows out there. And it's important to, you know, help make our community a better place, a safer place for everybody, not just humans, animals, and life in general. Jaimes was living in the home with her boyfriend and his mother, who were Maya's owners. The sheriff's office said they were starting to notice Maya was receiving injuries in around August when Jaimes moved in and, at the request of her veterinarian, installed a hidden camera in her home to see what was happening to the dog. So this began happening whenever she moved in. So could it be not so far-fetched to say that this woman has a history of animal abuse because this happened as soon as she moved in there? Or was it just like a new habit that she picked up and decided to try out for fun? And you're not going to believe her excuse for hitting this dog. The sheriff's office said Jaimes admitted in an interview to hitting the dog because she had growled at her. So this woman hit this dog because it growled at her. I bet she was thinking in the back of her head, man, I really screwed up. I got caught. I need to think of something, anything. I know it's like the dog's a little off camera, so I got to be smart here. Oh yeah, that's it. The dog growled at me. I mean, that's better than nothing, right? I got to say that at least. The things these people say it's ridiculous. I would hate the feeling of finding out that my girlfriend was like abusing an animal that I owned. That would be so heart-wrenching. To think you know somebody and then find out behind the scenes that they're a totally different person, it's heartbreaking, man. It really is. Now, the dog is safe and reunited with its owner, and they did file an injunction on Elizabeth, which, if you don't know what an injunction is a legal order issued by a court that requires a person or entity to stop engaging in a particular activity or behavior. Violating an injunction can result in penalties such as fines or even imprisonment, depending on the severity of the violation and the jurisdiction in which it occurs. Now, it's clear to me that this person needs to be spending some time in jail. Jaimes was arrested on Monday and was later released on a $7,500 bond, unfortunately. But I hope some justice is served here, and I hope she does go to prison for some time, considering that she was taken into custody and charged with one account of aggravated cruelty to animals with a weapon, a second-degree felony. Now, she was in the state of Florida, and in the state of Florida, a second-degree felony carries a maximum sentence of 15 years in prison, which sounds pretty good to me. And the sheriff here of that town did release a statement saying, "We as a community and a society will never tolerate the abuse of terrorization of a poor innocent animal," Sheriff Chad Krosner said. Elizabeth Jaimes will feel the full weight of criminal justice system in Hillsborough County. HCSO and the state attorney's office are committed to ensuring that animals in our community are treated with respect and dignity and will continue to work tirelessly to end all forms of animal cruelty. That is good news. I am very happy to hear that. Our office is always focused on fighting on behalf of the most vulnerable populations who can't speak for themselves, said the state attorney, Susan Lopez. The state's attorney's office will not tolerate animal cruelty and will continue to work closely with Sheriff Krosner's and his team as they continue this disturbing investigation. And then it goes on to say that this was going on as far back as October 2022, as we have said earlier. But it gives a little bit more information about what exactly was done to the dog. Maya's injuries included skull fractures, a broken jaw, spine, rib fractures, and a broken orbital, resulting in blindness in one eye. Nothing would justify this evil and callous abuse. Maya is a sweet and loving animal who did not deserve the torture she endured, said Sheriff Krosner. This is why our investigation is so important. We need to dive deeper to determine how far the abuse goes back. We are dedicated to investigating this case and ensuring that Jaimes will be held accountable for her heinous actions. I think it's wonderful that it's a going on investigation. They're just not stopping here. They're going to look further back and see maybe she had some other animals, relations to other animals, maybe some friends around her where their animals were showing up with injuries. Maybe they can correlate, her to that. So we'll just have to see. If anything comes up with this, I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm glad that we have laws here that protect innocent animals, unlike some other places that we've talked about before. And it's sad that these other places haven't caught up to where we are. But I hope that we do see changes in the world to where we take all lives very seriously. Thank you for watching today's video. Let me know what you think about this whole situation in comments down below. Like the video and subscribe if you're new here, and let me know in the comments as well. And if you would like to support more videos like this, consider becoming a Patreon. Get your name at the end of these videos, and as well as some other cool benefits. And if you want to come chat with me live, I'm live every day at 5 p.m. EST over on Facebook. The link will be in the description. and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.